Hello, it's Original MaRul, and welcome back for some more FTB Interactions Remastered. I need to work on all the magic stuff. We got stuff to do. In the last stream, I was messing around with some alchemy, but not super important. I was just kind of playing around with using my alchemy sorting setup. Trying to make sure I can lower the flux. I actually think I have it so low that it doesn't really matter. I want to double check the filter real quick before I leave. The filter's still clean. So projects I need to work on. I would like to try to get at least another food type or two. I think so hopefully all the iron's processed. Let's see what everything looks like over here. I could set up more ore doubling, which I think I need to with with the HV throughput. I feel like it takes forever to produce HV stuff right now. Yeah, this looks all quiet. Check, did this start working again? Or do we have a bunch of blue topaz dust? We have a bunch of blue topaz dust that isn't processing. Get why that's the case. The way I had it set up was kind of acting like if you had any of the stuff in this amount, put it in this machine. Spider pipe. Oh yeah, I got a new chemical reactor I need to set up for crafting, since I can do plastic circuit boards now. System can see blue topaz dust. Connected properly. Whenever you have 13 blue topaz dust, you should be sending it over here to the electrolyzer. Was working just fine. This is an active supplier. It should be pulling stuff over here. Don't like this because the only alternative I have to this is setting up a electrolyzer for literally everything. Well, I could do two items per electrolyzer. Don't understand why I'm still seeing issues with this when it was working just fine. Either I was using it wrong before and it was working, or now it's decided to change how it works. Action is working. I want to make sure I have I'm putting silicon into a barrel right. Been so long I need to start double checking how the system actually works. Yeah, it's in a voided barrel. Probably should void this silicon too. Or this graphite. Don't really need the barrel for galena. Should be processing now completely. Still set to redstone just in case. The packager isn't also working. Stuff literally stopped working. The routing table too big? Giving it enough power? Mostly got power. Not having issues. My understanding is if I put it to partial, it will try to deliver a little bit of everything. Up to that point. Won't help. We'll just clog up the system exactly like I don't want it to. At a loss why that stopped working all of a sudden. I think I need to get away from logistics pipes as soon as possible. But I don't think I can until I get to the next energy level. I have a full tank of... Yes, a good chunk of this is backed up. I have my poly, my precursor tetra, folic acid. The only thing that isn't backed up is chloroform. And that's because I'm low on methane. Is there anything good to make? And as a byproduct, there we go. Steam crack, propene, butane. Find a source that does not come from oil. I think butane might. Oh, hydrogen and carbon. I have a decent amount of carbon. What are you doing? Which is making carbon dust. Yeah, setting up a chem reactor for methane might be good. To just quickly set a dump for hydrochloric acid. I don't want it to back up. Hydrochloric acid. As long as there's a tank, it shouldn't go into that trash can. So they should fill up this tank first, which there's lots of space in that tank. At some point I might break down and make a system that does do internal compact machines. Actually, there's something else I just thought of that I might want to play around with compact machines eventually, but I don't want to say it just yet. But maybe might put more magic inside compact machines. Actually, I could put probably most the magic setup inside a compact machine and have it in the base. But I like having them separate. It gives me the challenge of having to move stuff between the two. Yeah. Alright, should actually start working on something. Do you want to get this set up? Oh, did I not have that? Oops. So far behind that I got an electronic circuit I can't currently use. They're backups in case I really need them. Oh, so that means it didn't register the HV ones. Because I could get some more for HV. Free polyethylene. Advanced Electrolysis 3 gives you quantum processors? Oh, probably because you need it for the rutile or tungsten. Interesting. Steel, copper, nickel, rubber. Actually, if I finish this, I use most of those things. Still, so... do I just want to willy-nilly... Yeah, might as well. I'll just request one of each. Yeah, conveyor, arm, pump. Okay, I already had the piston. What did it unlock? Oh. Oh, I could have got 2, 3. Okay, I could have got a bunch of chemical reactors if I would have done that sooner. This is me not paying attention to quests and doing my own thing. I should fill out quests. And there's the advanced. Get a free processor assembly, which is actually the better version. Advanced centrifuge 2 or 3. Advised, powered oil, byproducts. Get a free shipping star for that. I forget about that. Helium, tile and bauxite. Trichloride. Yeah. Polytetrafluoroethylene is just the chemical name for Teflon, which is just, it's like Band-Aid. Band-Aid isn't actually what the thing is. It's the trademarked name. It's a trademark, not what the thing actually is. Powering oil, what? What am I currently doing now? I think that's the next step in oil. I think I am not... Yeah, I'm only doing crystallized oil. I can bath this. Okay. I have barreled. Put those away for now. Starlight. Oh, it SPHV, isn't it? It's 32 in an HV with... Oh, and it's a chem reactor? Oh, I guess another reason to make another chem reactor. I'll need to finish the... Cleaned out the chemical bath, right? Yeah, okay, good. Project stuff to do. All running. I was running. This. A little bit more pristine skeleton matter. Soul sand. I have decent amount. Try to get try to see if I can take on a wither. Oh, I missed some hellish matter. Yeah, more than enough experience. Oh, I have even more liquid starlight. Haven't used that in a bit. Oh yeah, no, I do. Sorry, got distracted. Readjusting myself there for a second. Everything's good over here. I don't like that. Why are you default routing stuff all the way over here? Hmm. I mean, this long piping was a fun design challenge, but I really want the uh, ender chests. Aluminum. Can just be trashed. Technically infinite. Yeah, I need the thing to make skeleton heads. I'd have to farm them, which is why I love the cleaver. I'm gonna go repair my armor real quick. It's not that low, but I want to keep it up. Keep upkeep on it. There we go. Get the enchantments for the new set. That might be another project I work on. But I'm trying to get to... I need to grow some more... Or I'm trying to get to the point of being able to make the mana enchanter. So when I get the books, I can just use them for the whole set. Uh, Looks like we do got to take a break here, and then we'll be back. Okay, back at it. Still waiting on that. One motor left. Oh, it might have shunted the stuff because I overfilled it, or it was overfilled from yesterday. I think I want to start running that centrifuge again 24/7. Because I'm going to need another ward eventually. But I had more of that. And if I slap a... void upgrade on the blaze rods. Go back to voiding Essence of Knowledge. once the tank gets full. Then the only thing that should stop it, the hellish matter, from being turned into or being processed is netherwort. So I can use this as my netherwort source instead of growing it. Oh, I need the chisel too. I'm gonna save the sandwich for when I actually or when I get hungry next. Alright, keep that full of hellish matter. I'm also going to slap a barrel down. Get a provider pipe. But basically I'm going to produce hellish matter nonstop. I need to make more item conduit. Is that the channel? No, they insert on brown. I sort away. Now I do want to double check that I'm not... Okay, no, that's keeping up. Because I do have to keep a watch on my throughput of energy. But yeah, these are basically infinite, so all this is basically infinite. It's just processing time. There is some more simulation chambers I want to set up, but I don't need to right this second. I did want to set up the methane. What did I need for that? Oh, still missing one circuit there. Still missing one motor. I do want the or no. I guess I'll just slap down an LV. Bane. Yeah, it's just LV. Basic LV chemical reactor. Let's see, I need a fluid supplier. And I want a provider. And a chassis pipe. Let's see, what else? What did I actually need? I think I'm getting real close. Yeah, stainless steel. Hydrochloric acid. I knew I needed to stock that up. Skystone. The Skystone. Oh, actually, did I have a supplier pipe? Yeah, I didn't need another one. Oops. Got everything I need right there. I'm just going to produce methane over here. Okay. I want this to supply hydrogen. A active supplier. Carbon. I need it set to 1. Did that actually take, or am I going to need to go grab carbon? It looks like it actually took. Yep, there we go. Now it just needs power. And it is LV. I need to make sure I hook it to the LV network. I have all 3 power sources right here. Infused, man, infused LV. So that should start producing all the methane I need. It gives me an outlet for carbon. I don't need that much methane, because this is backing up fluorine that I still have problems with. grab a bunch of this. Just grab a hopper. Wanted to make sure it wouldn't end before I filled it up. There. Just let it run. It's not going to auto-process correctly. I'll just do it manually. Chilled cryotheum. Can he? I mean, I can now easily make this chicken. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can just get carbon dioxide. You can't get fluorine. Helium, argon. I mean, I kind of produce all this stuff already. Carbon. Phenol. Methane. Peroxide. Yes, that is what I would need. I can also get. I could also just get it from fermented biomass. Still making sure I get all my chemicals right. Last circuit needing. What is missing? You're just crafting polymer clay. Things quiet. What's going on? You're missing aluminum. Is missing the piston. know it's expecting it from somewhere else, but at least I can get this. Eight, 4, 2, 2, 4. Missing a transistor. Missing 3 transistors. Here's come from I feel like everything's falling apart here. Liquid polyethylene. Machine hulls. Is my polyethylene assembler. Wait. Oh, you hit this one? Yeah, this is polyethylene. But there's no transistor. I taught the system transistors. Oh, did they have to be made in they had to be made in MV, that's why I had to set up a second assembler for them. But here's the assembler. That's only enough for 2. Here's the silicon. Oh, it's probably just being produced. I feel like my whole factory just had a stop for no reason. Okay, so that's why. It's because these produce way more. Request a silicon plate. Oh no, you're now running. Because you got transistors. Something stopped processing. I must be hitting the routing table limit or something. I feel like this place is breaking down. It's something I can't use right now. A program circuit, I don't need it. Or did I do that? I'm confused. Oh, I think that's messed up. I don't think I was supposed to get that. Can I recycle these? No, of course not. Let's see. The advanced machine away, so I have it. Or actually, no, this actually is kind of what I want. I'll use this to make the circuit boards. So plastic circuit boards. Uric acid, copper foil. Yeah, I want a fluid supplier. Because this is only going to use, I'm only going to have this use sulfuric acid. Two buckets, partial. I don't need to have a bunch in this. I don't even think I need that strong of a chassis pipe. Get like a 2. I'm still missing that one motor, and I think that's what this is all about. What was this missing? Yeah, that was the silicone plate. Hey, Coffee, welcome in. Sorry, a bit distracted in my production building. Things have been a little strange. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so this, I want you to say you get plastic boards out. Get 4. Foil. Or copper foil. Teflon. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Yeah. There we go. And I have it being stocked with sulfuric acid. That's good. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, making sure I got this build done before I got too distracted. Just been still chugging away on this pack. I feel like my factory had an issue here just now, so I've been trying to fix it. Actually, it seems to have solved itself finally. Except for this, but I don't think that was going to be fixed anytime soon. Because this is a fluid one, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I could break it pretty easily. If resetting it fixes this. Now I got to figure out which one of these were fluid. That one wasn't. Because all the fluid ones, remember, they have a fluid tab, so if you just re-add them, yep. Those were all the fluid ones. Okay, now it's not purple sparks. Purple sparks means it's trying to craft something. And if it's not actually doing it, that means something in the system messed up. What were you waiting for? Oh, you were waiting for a hot ingot. Right. I can clear you by requesting a hot ingot. What are you waiting for? I'm going to have to break you. But I think that cleans up everything. I don't see any crafting tables waiting on anything here. Come on. Don't know what caused my factory to get messed up, but I've almost got it cleaned out. What's funny is what I think happened is almost like something that happens in the real world, because I did work in a factory environment. Sometimes you'll have a machine that just decides it's done what it's supposed to do, even though it hasn't. Yeah, this thing gets hot. But luckily I can just hand deliver stuff and trick the system here to clean it out. But it does take a while. And is annoying. Which one of you aren't supposed to have this? You aren't. You're not. You are. Okay, so that should be all of them. There we go. But yeah, no, real systems in the real world will actually have this issue, and that's why you still have human operators to basically do what I did. Keep track of stuff and make sure when they do have those issues, you solve them without causing damage to the production. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes they will just... I need to upgrade that. No matter how hard you try, a malfunctioning machine will just ruin production. And there is literally nothing that can be done about it. Except stop using it, get it fixed, and get it back in working order. There we go, 40. MV components. I believe those can be recycled, worst case scenario, but I shouldn't ever need to recycle them. I do need to look at the default chest again. Yeah, it's gotten pretty messed up now. There is a way to technically make this bigger, and I might look into that here. I might move this from the default from over here to like over there. Like, I'll leave all the storage here, but I might move this. You also need to sort it better. And deal with some of it. Go really low on Chrome. I need to process the Ruby into Chrome. Nope. There we go. At least that sorts correctly. A lot of this also just needs to be sorted better. Okay, I do need to work on that. Iron, actually. Yep, definitely have enough iron now. I forgot to request this. I wanted to upgrade a tank. Need to finish making the vacuum freezer. See if I add one for Ruby, if that will work. So Ruby gets processed 6. Why is that working correctly? Sometimes I feel like the system just spites me. Like, parts of it work correctly and parts of it don't. I had a hopper on me. Okay, solved all those issues. Still have more issues. This is sodium bisulfate, right? Yeah. I definitely can get sodium bisulfate over to the other factory. I definitely can produce biodiesel. And by other factory, I mean the farm. There we go. Like how I've had this advanced centrifuge here and haven't had to use it because I've had to electrolyze everything. Because it seems like if you sift something, it goes into an electrolyzer, and if you just pulverize it, it goes into a centrifuge. But I know there's exceptions to that rule, so I don't just write that off. Made all this sodium persulfate and I haven't used it. Actually, I want to check for something real quick. Oh, I can put that in the system. I do have a bit of a steel. Yes, it is. Okay, so I have a bit of mana screws. I do want to make some more learning modules. Yeah, the system doesn't know mana screws. I want to request everything but the mana seal screws. Oh yeah, I need to teach the solidifier. Teach you how to make Teflon. Crafting. Fluid crafting. Fluid solidifier. Tetrafluoral ethylene. I believe it should be 144. Yep. I believe the system should be able to make plastic circuit boards. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go make a skeleton one real quick. So I have it. Forgot to get my rewards for that. All right, before I do that, I want to... Did I not teach this? No, there they are. I don't know if I'll do diamond just yet, but at least gold. Those all crafting up. Solve my issues for a little while here. Okay, so it knows conduit binder, but I have not taught it how to make stuff out of it, I don't think. Okay, I can just teach you some crafting recipes real quick. So nice that these are just still the same. Okay, in this pack, how do I make pulsing iron? Ender pearl dust, iron ingot. This is just macerating, right? Yep. Macerator. I got a slot? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't taught you ender pearls yet. Ender pearl to dust. Ender pearl dust. 1-to-1, yep. The only problem is I don't think I have an alloy smelter set up for this. Now. I got a spot to put one. Definitely probably have some. This isn't the right game, but definitely kind of the factory must grow kind of concept. Oh, there's aren't they? Oh, I only have one. Means I'm actually using most of the stuff I've crafted. Ender pearl dust. Iron. Plating iron. Right. Ender pearl, iron, envy. Never mind. I'll just leave it here. I don't think I've got an MV alloy smelter. Oh, didn't mean to put you there. transfer you. MVL smelter. There we go. I can just wait for the rest of it. Sort it out. So we'll check how I'm supposed to use the plastic circuit boards otherwise, besides this stuff. Have to run it through another chemical reactor, but this time it doesn't matter as much. Oh yeah, this is also where the sodium persulfate finally comes in. Alright, we do need to take a break here, and then we'll be back.